Are y'all hoes ready?
Born ready.
P, you staying for Unscripted?
This bitch.
As adults, we create our own path for ourselves.
We make plans, we set goals, and we strive to get it done.
But sometimes, obstacles get in the way.
And not until we step outside our comfort zones that we learn to grow,
Change,
And transform.
and once a year, an eclipse will take place.
and inspire these new beginnings.
And inspire change.
I'm Malique.
I'm Paulette.
I think that you cannot do something. I don't know if you know that I'm gonna be rapping till I die. I don't know if you know that I'm gonna be rapping in your eye.
We're gonna help Kayra move today. I think it's like 7 o'clock right now.
So I have driven the U-Haul. I'm paranoid as fuck. Oh my god.
I just got a new apartment. I'm gonna keep the flow away. So we're gonna return the U-Haul.
It was a long day. It's 9:30 and Malique got a fucking zip car so we could get some weed.
And the time is now 10:56 and we are finally done moving Kayra in.
We are going where?
To the street fair!
All right. I have to try this chair.
You break you by.
How much is this chair? $90. I can't
This
buy.
one is only 34. Oh my.
Oh my god. I'm sorry. After we podcast, we eat.
You want an Italian?
It is this way. Look. This way. This is where it is.
Alrighty.
I drink water because I'm a cheap bitch.
About to go see P. She is in the hospital
Yeah.
because of a bug bite.
We didn't get a brush. We're supposed to do her hair.
We do have to do her hair. Well, I brought a scrunchie.
Okay, me too.
We'll
So
make it work. We're in the church with Paulette's broken arm.
This is the bun you did for me.
Okay, attempt.
he's doing good.
We are learning so much from this experience about what it means to have an emergency medical situation.
We're here after work shopping for Kayra. We're gonna get Kayra a birthday gift. It's been my dream to have a bar.
Are you gonna get it?
No.
So we got her like one for like going out. Maybe suck some dick possibly.
They're all three. P, you're short. I can see. They're all three. These are $1.
Sorry,
Alright.
Kayra, you getting cheap shit.
Leave it to P.
Listen, if something costs $1, I'm getting it for $1. Period.
Period. We all need this
It sure needs to
shirt.
be like this.
Nah.
Alright, so we have finished shopping for Kayra. Figure out the damage. So all in total, the bill came out to be $59.84.
Yes!
Yeah.
So, I got fired today for the first time ever from a job in my industry, in my field. It doesn't make me feel like I'm not doing what I should be doing, like not going on the right path. Should have did better. Should have paid more attention. You know, shoulda, coulda, woulda, but I didn't. So I got fired. So I'm about to make this bar. It's always been a lifelong dream of mine.
Happy New Year!
Cheers.
This is today's adventure. Kayra is giving a TED Talk. Anyways, guys, we're heading to Texas.
This looks like, oh, Paulette has thrown Malique onto the bear.
Paulette and Malique are now on the bear.
I'm too drunk for this shit.
These drunk bitches. He's leaving, but we're on the plane.
We're heading to our screening.
I'm a little ashy.
Oh, who's Ashley? You Ashley? We all did everything on set. So we each took an episode and did everything on that. So we produced it together.
Kayra's been working home all day. That's what she's doing.
It's real. Coronavirus is real.
Day 100 of the coronavirus. Please tell us how you're feeling right now. She's buying cake.
Mom, you're a crazy lady.
How do you even be Beyonce, man? You just like can't. They see pictures, they say go. Bitch, I'm who they trying to be.
Yeah, make a wish. We have incense because we don't have candles. Woohoo! Cheers!
Cheers!
Happy birthday, Paulette!
Happy birthday, Paulette!
Police, fuck these racist ass police. No trespass, police, fuck these racist ass police. Police, fuck these racist ass police. Police, fuck these racist ass police. Our streets,
Food streets!
our streets,
Food streets!
our streets.
In our lifetime, we ain't coming back here for this shit. Right? Mama brought Sage. Ancestors said, get up. Ancestors told me, get up. Bring the Sage. Ashe.
Well, damn. Maybe the revolution will be televised.
Get the police out of here.
Fuck the police coming straight from the underground. A young nigga got it bad cause I'm black.
Coping with change and this pandemic definitely do not go hand in hand at all. Like, because also I'm a Taurus, so let's get that out of the way, right? So I'm stubborn and I hate change.
It's really, really hard to like set a routine, especially when it comes to like adulting. But after a while, like I kind of just try to make it as normal as possible.
I found 2 new passions. I really enjoy drawing and I really like yoga.
Millennials are coping with it fairly well, even though, you know, we got hit really hard. Like hot girl summer is non-existent right now. We're not doing any savage summer right now.
So when it comes to like coming to terms with like my race and my identity, I've always kind of like struggled with it.
I identify as black.
I identify as Brazilian, as an immigrant, as an undocumented immigrant, a DACA recipient, but also as an American. And I also identify as white.
I identify as Black or Caribbean American. Race was discussed in my household. I think the same as most Black kids in America. We get the, you know, police talk.
I was told by people growing up that like you can't trust white people like at all.
I was born and raised in Chicago, Illinois from birth until 21. Growing up, I always knew that I was Black.
Race wasn't something that was really talked about either. Like my dad is darker, but still is like, people see him as Dominican.
I realized that a lot of Caribbean people are raised on pro-Black revolutionary music. It was always like, I'm Black and that's a good thing. But coming to the States, that conversation shifted in my household to become now, you're Black and that is okay, but some people do not think that is okay.
My day-to-day looks really different now. I think it's a lot of like kind of free time that's not actually free.
Personally, my hours were cut. We still haven't gotten our stimulus checks.
I'm like one of 2 Black people on the research wing in my floor.
Very appreciative that my job has been open to having these conversations because I think that's super important right now.
Oh, no one has checked up on me. Because again, it's like a freelance job and it's like, oh, I'll see you when I see you.
And after George Floyd happening, like there have been a few times where like in our like coworker group chat, we'll like try to like send in things like whether it's like a protest information or just things like that. Like no one will really like reply or like it other than, you know, the POC that do work in the group chat.
And then like the day goes by insanely fast because I wake up in the afternoon.
Yes, bad habits. Let's talk about them. I wake up at the most wild hours of the day. I have no sleep schedule. Like, the way that I've been eating has been so bad. I eat Nutella probably 4 times a day.
I've been drinking more wine than usual at the end of the day.
My mental health is already very fragile because I'm dealing with a pandemic state of America where I'm having to change everything.
It's been stressful. In addition to like becoming more aware, there becomes like this heightened awareness of like, oh, like this is very, very real. And like, if this were to happen to me, like I could also be another name that's gonna get swept under the rug, that's never going to receive justice.
And a heightened sense of like distrust and fear whenever I like even just pass police officers just walking on a day-to-day basis.
Black Lives Matter is so important. We're not going to bring down 400 years of oppression by just being nice.
As we've been watching the movement progress, I would like to see more solidarity within like the Black community. There are so many Black women, so many Black queer people, like especially Black trans like people who are essentially just being left in the dust.
At the end of the day, all lives can't matter until Black Lives Matter. And that's just like fact.
My biggest issue is with performative allyship. I think it's not enough to post a Black square on Instagram and call yourself an ally. You have to go beyond that. You have to keep learning and making sure that you are being helpful.
So COVID kind of like came through and like knocked out all my HBCU and LA plans. I had applied to the HBCU and LA internship. The good thing is I got in, yay, but I'm not able to go to LA. So I won't be able to, you know, sit physically in the workshops. I won't be able to physically network.
So I have a podcast, and that kind of prevented that too. I kind of stopped because we would do it in a studio together. And we had to stop that in production immediately right before the lockdown happened because we were all kind of scared. We were like, you know what? I don't think we're gonna go.
The one thing that I was really planning to do was move out of Connecticut. So move to maybe like New Jersey, which is where I'm from.
I was kind of frustrated because of the rioting and the looting that happened. Chicago has many food deserts. So it made me very angry because we're in a pandemic. Where can I go to receive groceries?
Unfortunately, I'm not going to protest just because of COVID, honestly, because I have a young child here in the house and my grandma as well.
I feel like being an immigrant, it's tough in this situation because, you know, I can't vote.
You know, I try to donate here and there. I can't donate too much just because I'm unemployed and, you know, what everything is going on with COVID. So what I've been doing personally, I made a list of resources for Black filmmakers.
I think in order for us to make change moving forward, a great first step would be investing into our own communities.
Black people have been feeling this oppression and seeing these images for centuries, right? So I can't get burned out just because I've been seeing these things for a few weeks.
Don't forget to take care of the world, and that includes the people in it. Like, you get what you give.
My suggestion for change is to not be performative.
Change is hard. However, once you come to the realization and you come to the acceptance that it's a part of being an adult, life gets easier.
But I think that next step kind of depends on like your beliefs, because I don't think there's any one right answer. I think it's to start with educating yourself. There's no point in talking on these things if you don't know what you're talking about. If you agree with the idea, your ability to spread the idea is contingent upon your ability to explain it. And so if you can't explain it, you won't recruit people.